I traveled to Tallinn because of my Inspired series, but also because I enjoy pool billiards a lot and I was looking forward to meet some friends. Let's go back in time and let me explain where my photography career started. From 2009 on, I covered many major pool events, and as you can see, my images were published in many magazines. And as you can see, my company back then was called Polaroids. Even back then, I tried to do things differently, as you can see. And I developed my passion for portraits back then as well. My photographs were on many front pages, and I always like to remember this major event that I covered in Germany, the World Team Championship. Team England won, and after they potted the last ball, Darren Appleton picked me up and ran with me around the arena. It was so much fun. But I also remember Johnny Archer joking with me during a major shootout. Great memories to look back. Another front page with a portrait of Earl Strickland. I love this one. There is also a book with my images. I like this one where Evan Reyes was practicing with Brandon Crockett. I shot this front page of Jasmine Ocean in China while I worked there for a Chinese magazine. It was so much fun to work in China for nearly a month. I remember many posters with my work as well. There was even an article published about me in the pool world. Later, I wrote an article about the technical and mental aspects in portrait and pool billiards photography. There was so much more, but let's go back to my Inspired series. This time it's about Henrik Larsson. Henrik won 6 World Championships and 16 European Championships, but there's so much more to tell about him. When I arrived at the event, I met so many friends, it was awesome. Normally I would have used my Canon gear with big lenses, but I chose to travel light this time. So this was basically my go-to kit, my Leica M11 and my 50-year-old Leica 50mm Summilux f1.4. Sometimes I used my Leica 90mm Elmarit f2.8 and my 28mm Voigtländer Nocturne f1.5. The arena was huge and very well set up, I really liked it. I didn't use my Insta360 Go action cam very often because the beeping was too loud. You will see that this time I took a different approach. I captured lots of silhouettes because these people will be recognized in the pool worlds anyway. I really enjoyed to capture some panning shots like this one from Max Lechner or from Henrik. I'll post much more shots on my blog, by the way. I like these 2 moments I captured of Karim Belage a lot. He is the CEO of Predator. We had a short chat that gave me the feeling that he wants to do really a lot for this sport. Next up you can see Pia and Joshua Filler, the Killer Filler family so to say. And there you have Albin Ocean, another fantastic pool player. I also like this moment I captured of Romania Land. And here you have another friend of mine, Ralf Eckert, a great pool player, trickshot player, book author, instructor, and I think he has many other talents as well. This is Christopher Kober watching his Swedish teammates. And I really like this moody shot I did of the Polish player Mateusz. The German team watching and analyzing matches of their teammates. Henrik again. I think because I was very often very close to the players, these captured moments give a much more private feeling. The Portuguese talent Sara Rocha, very recognizable by her hair. Here is a fun series of the Austrian team during the team competition. It reminds me a little bit like a dance or something. Here you can see the clash of the titans. Henrik Larsson against Joni Teti. They are always very tough opponents on the table, but they are also good friends. Here you can see everybody watching the finals where Henrik played against Joni. I really like this series a lot. You can see Albin Ocean and Joshua Filler watching the game between Pia Filler and Jasmine Ocean, the sister of Albin Ocean. Again, this small and very silent camera allows me to capture private moments like this one of Jasmine or Katarzyna. Let's jump into some fun moments with my friend Ina Kaplan, who has lots of fun with Pia Filler during an interview. Of course, I took some typical pool shots as well. I really love how these old lenses are rendering the light. Manual focus on moving players was challenging sometimes, but when I nailed the focus, these old lenses could still satisfy the 60 megapixel sensor of the M11. So let's go back to where I started. Here are some reportage shots from my Inspired series book. In the book will be many more. And I will do a talk, by the way, in Graz on the 28th of April, and will show more of my reportage shots there and also lots of my wet plate work. Thanks for watching, guys. I know you're waiting for my renovation video of my Kodak 8x10 camera. I can tell you that it will be released soon and it will be worth the wait. Thanks at that point to my Patreon supporters as well, and as always, I'll be back, guys.